Suns Spurs game.
I'm guessing of why Coach did stuff like that. Personally,
Yeah.
if it was me, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Because he can get a shot off. If you don't get to him, you have to pressure him out of that shot. You know what I mean? Like, and letting him just stand there and look it over, that's a tough call. You know, but he look, coach believed in this guy. He gave Oso a chance to get the stop, and the guy made a, 18-footer going away.
When you talk about culture of a team, it's crazy because every time we see them celebrate a win, it's like it's a playoff win. But that's because other teams are giving them the very best that they have. So every game feels like that for them.
Yeah, and I just think that, these kids are having
He's
fun.
milking it. Hey.
Yeah, they're young.
As you should.
You should have fun when you're doing that, and it's okay to celebrate victory.
No one's left. Packed house still.
That's San Antonio.
I mean, facts. Yeah.
The Colts real.
It's like fun. I might join.
Listen, I suffered.
It's cute.
No, that place is rocking.
What is it, the Riverwalk?
Yep.
Been there a few times.
Yep. Oh, man, I played too many series in that city. Good
The
God.
Jackals. What about the Jackals?
Look, see what I'm saying? So, here, I'm pulling that trigger. Like, so, I wish we could back it up. I'm telling these guys to back it up. We can't back it up.
It's on our feet, good.
Because they already had a guy sitting in no man's land, right? They left. Yeah, you might as well send him. You left the guy, the furthest guy away, and you stood him at the nail. A 6-foot guy standing at the nail, it doesn't impact Wemby. You run him full speed into Wemby's body, and you put 2 guys on him, and now that's going to generate something. And maybe they even run out the clock because they got to swing it to that guy. But putting him in no man's land, that was kind of like Death Valley for him. And Wemby doesn't see you from there. He's not seeing that.
Please, he's sitting so far above the rafters.
Yeah, he's just everything down. It's like Dirk. We talk about Dirk. Dirk was like that. Like, once he got to here, it was like whatever was here, that didn't exist. It was like in the clouds and everybody else was down here. And that's really, if you let Wemby get to his dribble, it's over by then.
What does that feel like?
I wish I could tell you. If I'm giving you a righty hook, I don't see him. To be true, I don't see you either.
You
If I get to my own,
when you 7-footers get into your reach and you extend up, they don't see. Kevin Garnett. Remember KG? KG would get to his turnaround, right shoulder fall away, and I'm telling you, big guys would be on him, and he just didn't see him.
No.
Like, he was already so high over him, letting it fly.
If you let somebody get to their motion, get to their spot,
It's too late. It's too late. So.
Spurs 19-2 in their last 21 games. Your fave to be take it all in the West?
that's hard to say. That's hard to say.
Yet here
The
we
West
are.
is so competitive, and they've been luminescent. They've been incredible. They still kind of, even that, yes, perhaps. They still are a young team. Playoffs are a different beast.
Yeah.
So they might not be, I don't think they're my favorite yet.
Okay.
I really like them, though. I really, really like
I got OKC just like,
Yeah.
but it's not even, I don't even know if I got them as a favorite. Like, it's just, that's going to be the Western Conference Finals,
Right.
I think.
Okay.
And I think it's going to go 7.
Well, I hope so.
For
our
our sake.
benefit. I don't think it goes 7.
For our sake, can we see them go 7?
Yeah.
But I do think that'll be the Western Conference Final, and I do think it will be just an awesome series. Because I wanted to have Denver in that mix, but Denver just seems like they're kind of wavering right now and not putting together the consistency that you need to go into the playoffs with. But they're champions, so I don't want to count them out. But these 2 teams are head and shoulders regular season better than everybody else.
I agree with that. Denver was my pick at the beginning, to come out of the Western Conference. And I'm a little unnerved by what I'm seeing from them right now. Like, I think they had a game in Memphis where they last night. They had to get that. That's a game you got to win.
That's the trap. Remember I said trap game?
Trap game. Yeah.
Coaches know that listen, Adelman was probably like, oh, this is the worst game ever. Guys, they in Memphis, playing against
Here we go
team.
again.
They don't know half the guys' names on the team. They're ready to get home. They just like, and Memphis trapped them. Yep.
Potential playoff berth. Win. They clinched one with the win, so huge. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back here on The Association.
Mr. Curry.
Very good challenge. I would have too. Meantime, sneakily, Bam Adebayo has 30 points tonight.
Bam! He's just turned into a scorer now. He's just a scorer now.
That's it.
That's what he does.
That's what he's going to do now.
Yeah.
The shift tab, all you needed to do was put up 83 in one night, and boom, that'll do
Why
it.
didn't I ever think of that?
They held you
Missed
back, though.
opportunity.
They
I
held
know.
you back.
Thank you. I appreciate
Your
it.
coaches,
I appreciate it,
all
Coach.
those guys that coach you, they held
But
you back.
has that 83-point night changed your perception of him?
No, I think the style of play that they started off the season with and what they've continued to play at the pace that they're playing, to see Bam develop his three-point shot the way he did, he's just a guy that's going to continue to evolve. He's going to get better as a scorer. Their style of play is going to allow him to get more touches and more opportunities to score more points because they're playing at such a breakneck pace, which gives you more possessions, more shots at goal. And so he's just going to continue to improve that way as a scorer, but the three-point shot has definitely added
Another
a
dimension.
whole lot to his game. And it fits what they do. They spread the floor, they drive you, they don't set pick and rolls. And you got to guard him at that. You got to really respect him at the three-point line.
Yeah. How difficult is it, Robin, to elevate your game the way that he has, especially at this point in his career?
It's all, it is difficult. Well, I hesitate to say that. There are ways where it's difficult, but sometimes, in some ways, it's not.
Yep.
You just always have to kind of stay hungry and just stay in the gym, keep looking for ways, different avenues to improve. Like becoming a three-point shooter. In some ways, you have the touch, you don't. But I remember when I looked to start developing a three-point shot, I was in my second or third year in Chicago with Fred Hoiberg. And I had kind of like a little bit of touch for mid-range, just like Bam. Bam's always had that mid-range jumper. He's always been able to knock that down. And, Fred, Coach Hoiberg, he pointed out 3 things that helped me with that. So it's really all about just getting in the gym, focusing on something you need to improve. Okay, I'm going to work on this aspect this summer. I'm going to work on this one thing.
Yeah.
Especially for a guy like Bam.
Yeah. And with the Heat, where their player development is more, I would say, detailed and elite than most teams, is when they send a guy away for the summer, or they get with a guy in the summer, it's going to be something that he's going to develop that specifically impacts the system that they're playing. And he's going to be doing those things in the game.
Yeah.
A lot of guys go home in the summer and start working on this stuff that they may never do in a game. The workout guy think it's great, and everybody around him thinks, oh, you should be doing this.
Right.
But the guy coaching them is like, you're not going to get that many touches. Like, what are you talking? I paid this guy $300 million to do that.
Right.
Why would I get that to? Why would you better learn how to do this and different things. And the Heat, they really do a great job of identifying the skill in a guy that they need from him to make them better. And three-point shooting from Bam, him being an undersized 5, and a guy, like you said, who already knocks down the 15 to 17 footers so consistently, that's not that big a stretch for them to get him to do that and believe in it, because coach, Spo's going to tell him, you have to put up this many shots a game. I did it with Marc Gasol. Marc was a 15 to 17 foot knockdown shooter. I said, bro, you got to shoot at least 4 threes a game from me. Just take one big step back, same touch, let it fly. And it changed the way we looked offensively. It changed Mike Conley in a way that I can't even. Mike Conley went from scoring like 15, 16 a game to 22, 23 a night. And it was because Marc stepped back one big step and pulled that 5 with him out to that three-point line. So Bam doing it does not surprise me the least. And like I said, he's just going to keep getting better as we watch him.
At that point, you're just kind of tweaking shots a little bit. Like with me, with what Coach Hoiberg always taught. Well, first of all, confidence. Confidence is important. When your coach has ultimate confidence in you, let it fly. That's all. That's everything in the world. But for me, Coach Hoiberg told me, keep my feet together. I got to keep a narrow base, keep my butt in,
tuck in,
shoot up. Shoot up. It was those 3 things to focus on. So I knew whenever something went wrong when I was shooting, I'd come back to
one of those things. He gave you a checklist.
That sounded like direction I get in my Pilates class. Keep your feet together, butt tucked in. It's core.
It don't hurt that Fred Hoiberg was the one telling you that.
Absolutely.
That dude could shoot the rock.
Oh, my goodness.
I had the awful pleasure of guarding him in college.
Oh, yeah?
I have never been hit with more screens
in your life.
I was bruised after that game. I will say this, though. I held the mayor to 9. I held the mayor to 9, but God, did I hurt after that game. Them big old dudes was killing me at Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always think they got the burly.
Them big old dudes, they was hitting, and they screamed. Oh, did they scream for him. But he's a great shooter. No reason you shouldn't listen to that.
Oh, he
guy.
still had that touch back in Chicago.
He can shoot that ball, man. He can really shoot that ball.
Closing in on this game, it's a 4-point game now with the Lakers up. Miami has really been trying to close this gap. This is the closest they've gotten probably in the last quarter or so.
That's where the Lakers are dangerous because they got that closer. That's if the Lakers can keep it close against anybody.
Luka has 47 points.
Most likely they have the best player on the court. Right? And so
and so often
right?
it comes down to that.
It comes down to that. And if the Lakers can keep, if they're not blowing the team out by any means, but if they're close in the game, you got a chance because that guy, number 77, is unstoppable. At least no one's shown that they can yet. Like,
wow, look at him.
And the fact, and look at the numbers too. Like LeBron, watch what LeBron is doing all game long. He's screening, he's screening, he's screening and rolling all game long, playing off of those guys.
All right, let's jump over to Cavaliers at Bulls this year, and we'll be back with more game day action on this Thursday. Oh.
Utah for once living up to their name.
Why does it look like he's fake playing that?
That's exactly how I look when I play the saxophone.
Oh, okay, that's why. It's our audio over this.